Hi Libra, this is going to be your March reading, or timeless if you see this later. We're going to cover your recent, past, your current and future energy, so overall March. If you're new to my channel, thank you and I welcome you to subscribe. I'm a energy healer, I'm a light worker, I'm a alchemist, I do manifestations, and I don't just read tarot cards, I actually channel energy. So I'm not going to be one of those tarot readers that release videos every day or every few hours, 10-minute videos through tarot. I channel through energy and intuitive guidance as well, which takes energy. So I hope this resonates. If it does, let me know how it does, and revisit it in March, because sometimes, you know, there'll be one part of it that makes sense, the rest doesn't, because you need to come back and see it. Do check the astrological week that was up a couple of days ago, because it's significant, and I think you'll be watching this, depending where you are in the world, Wednesday or Thursday, and that's where some movement happens. And there's also your sign readings there, and affirmations individually for your signs. So having said that, let's get into your reading. Now, sometimes I just get just like synchronicities or messages that I take note of, and for you I got, be careful of who you trust and open up to, but you might need to open up to someone. Going out, going to a party or event, receiving a friend request from someone, giving someone the cold shoulder, a new job, a raise, give yourself a nice cleanse. You might be dealing with an earth sign. Spend some time in nature, do something, recharge yourself, and something around communication. So, which could be linked to about trusting and opening up, but I feel it's different. So let's just check on your energy and see what comes through with those messages. Do check your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, and as mentioned, Saturn is moving into Pisces, so that's the big one. Check where Saturn is in your charts, if you're really into feeling, knowing all aspects of your areas. And in the astrological weekly, I also go through Saturn in Pisces over the 2.5 years. What areas is it focusing on? We've got the Death card, and the Death and Tower card is normal to come up at this time because we are in Pisces season. There's a big focus on releasing so that we can step into the new. This is your recent past, so something's come to an end. It could be a job, it could be an environment, it could be a relationship. I think for some of you, it might be old habits, it might be an addiction. We'll see what it says. Page of Pentacles is coming through. So there was also a gift or maybe a job offer that came through. Maybe you've just started a new job. Maybe you've just moved home, or you've just received a payment of something. That's in your recent past. Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, you did receive something, whether it's the new job, the new offer, a payment, financial abundance, something around your abundance you received in the recent past. And it could be to do with home and stability. Maybe you found a new home, you moved home, maybe you moved back in with family, or something around your job, your home, your environment. There was a change, and there was an offer that came in that brought in finance, either a job opportunity, a new home, some wealth and abundance. Current energy for Libra, please. Eight of Swords. What are you not seeing? What is causing you this pain? Now, on this Eight of Swords, she cannot see the swords around her, and she knows she's tied up. Something's holding you back. But at the same time, she's standing where the swords are. I'm going to just look at the graphic on the Oracle, on another tarot, to see. Let me see if it actually comes up, if we get some cards. So as you can see, like I said, she's not looking. She's actually, yes, she's got swords around her, but she's actually replacing a sword. So she can walk through there, or she can walk back to the castle. That's why I feel a bit of this might be to do with your own troubles around maybe your thoughts, your negative thinking, something holding you back here. It might not be your thoughts, your thinking, but something is holding you back. And I think it really comes down to how willing you are. Look at this, the sun in your current energy. So you will be freed, clarity will come in. I wonder if you need to take that step to free yourself. Justice. Justice is your card. And I can't help but see, like, the sun comes out, then justice comes out, okay? Your card, and then you sit on this throne and you have a sword there. The sword that's freed you from this. Once the sun's come out, and the sun has come out, you sat there in your power. I think it's to do with you. How willing are you, Libra? If you're willing to follow with your vision, your dream, what you want, regardless of where the world points you, regardless of what's happening, you cannot allow someone else's thoughts, what they say to you, get in the way of your willingness. And sometimes you do this by leaning on them too much, or trying to make harmonious relationships. The idea is that you can't do certain things in your own, on your own, sort of lets you down. Look at this power that you have with the justice and the sword and the sun. The sun is also a highlight of your solar plexus, giving you the power. And sometimes when you let yourself down, then you make unwanted decisions. You need to know that you're capable, Page of Cups, you're capable of what you want and what decisions you want to make. You are capable. It's wonderful to have others to lean on, but if it means you stop believing in yourself and hand power over to them, like this Page of Cups is doing, and then this Page of Cups gets into an emotional turmoil themselves, and sometimes don't react in the most mature way. Three of Swords. I think the Three of Swords in your current energy is your disbelief. I think it's to do with something you're not believing, the lack of power in yourself, or something that maybe you feel ashamed of, or where you're leaning on others. Stand strong in your power and your decisions. It could be dealing with a parent, it could be dealing with a family member, it could be dealing with the children if you're a parent. Don't doubt your abilities. You know when it's time to leave what needs to go. You know when it's time you need to shed and move things from your life, or you detach from whatever it is, an addiction, a person, an environment. The time is now. There's no relapsing. Look at this. Five of Swords. Conflict. Why have we got conflict here? We've got the Three of Swords, and then we have the Five of Swords. Why is there some sort of ego? Is it your ego death? Hierophant. What's your belief systems? Who are you listening to? Star card, Aquarius card, some healing, balancing, healing. You've got the Sun and the Star card. I mean, how beautiful is that? These are like completions, clarity, breakthroughs are coming in. The secret to being happy with our friendships and relationships is investing in people that want to do the same things for us. Things tend to go so smoothly when we're on the same page, as opposed to just us investing in them. You cannot force those who are right for you to move in the right direction. They'll do it because they want to. They won't have to apply. You won't have to force them or apply pressure in situations where, you know, you want them to be, or where you are wanted. Look at these. They're moving away. Their community, what's around them, doesn't serve them no more. There's a bit of financial constraint here, but they're moving away from it. There's change. There's a 7 of Swords and there's the 5 of Pentacles. There's change here. They're moving away. They're taking that step. And yes, it causes them financial hardship and a bit of isolation. They could be feeling a bit lonely during, you know, this move that they're taking. So I'm not sure who you had a disagreement with. I think you also, there's something around communication. So with this, what I see in your current energy, okay, and the 5 of Pentacles was current going to future. So you're moving away from what no longer serves you. You might feel a bit financial constraint. You might feel a bit isolated, but you're moving away from where you've also felt isolated. You're moving away where there's been a disagreement here. And you could at times feel like rolling your eyes, huffing and puffing, but what's the problem is that you won't say. You show more attitude and come on the defense, as opposed to, you may think it's hard to talk to someone about what's troubling you, but if you do it in a friendly approach, they'll be more inclined to listen, and there won't be any of this conflict. There might not even need to be this. Somebody wants to run and hide, which this is showing. Business is pleasure, but don't run from your feelings. You've got friends around you from all walks of life, but stay close to your professional friends if needed as well. So if this is a workplace and this, just maintain some kind of understanding towards them, even if they're not 100% your people. I think it's a time for you to work on your direction, your manifestations. Look at the Sun and the Star cards, really speak highly. Look, the Fool. As I said that, your manifestations, your direction, confirmation. What changes and things do you want to see when you come into your reality? Now is really a good time to set those positive intentions. And the Fool is telling you, the Fool actually has a lot of knowledge. They've got a lot of knowledge, and they're going on this journey with no baggage. He looks like he's carefree, and he might not have a lot of knowledge because he's starting a path, but he actually has a lot of knowledge with him. He's just released a chapter, a cycle closed, and he's going on this new voyage, new thing that's going to serve him so much more. I just wanted to get up the notes of what I said. I manifested. So yeah, you're definitely manifesting. The notes that I said were random sort of synchronicities that you might be entering at the beginning, where I said, for example, what was the things I said for Libra? I'm trying to pull those notes up. Yeah, so going out, receiving a friend request, be careful who you trust and open up to. Something around communication, dealing with the air signs, spend some time in nature, a new job, a new raise, give yourself a nice cleanse with some of the stuff I mentioned. I really feel with the sun, you know, the sun and the star in the current energy, and then you move, there's the Fool, there's this showing that you're moving away. It's one of those, I think, like when I say fertile, supercharged times for you. And one of those times is that love feels lingering in the air, just right around the corner for you as well. And by that, and look, Six of Cups, this is soulmate energy. This is a bit nostalgia as well. It's up in the air, but it's also about partnerships. But there's connection here. There's a soulmate coming in. It's a bit of a emotional recognition here is happening. There's a magic that's going to happen, Libra. Your energy and all your wishes can decide a lot whether a karmic connection will revive, if this is someone from the past, or meant to be a union will manifest at this time, or it could be someone new. The outcome in both cases is a matter of the future, not the present. You know, we're doing your future energy. Eventually, with patience, all this is going to flow to you. Well, there's a thing about you needing to communicate in a certain way. And also I feel there's a need to possibly see other side of stuff. Let's have a clarification on King of Wands. So there's going to be action, there's an adventure here. If it's to do with love, someone new is going to come in. They're very creative, they're very charismatic. They are mature, okay? And they will flirt with you if it's someone new. Now, if it's you on your creative journey, it's really telling you to focus on what you want, focus on the creativity, what you want, what you're manifesting, so that it comes through, so that you take this journey. Two of Wands, you look over the horizon and you decide, this is where I want to be, this is where I want to go. You know, the Fool is 0, and then it's that. And then you've got the Six of Cups, and now we've got the Six of Wands. There's going to be recognition. You're going to be recognized in this new area you're moving. With the Six of Wands, I don't just mean love here, I mean within your workplace. This could also mean fame. With the Star card, if you are creative, if you're a singer, this could mean that if you just focus and keeping your energy aligned, you will hit some form of maybe platform fame or recognition here. It's very exciting, Libra. You just need to release if some of you are holding on. And the Ten of Pentacles, fulfillment in terms of abundance, wealth. So whatever was delivered to you in this direction, whatever you're working on, is coming full force to abundance, wealth, happiness, stability. If you've found it hard to become stable and stick to stuff, that's beautiful. I mean, you've got excellent cards in the current and outcome. The Star card and the Sun. The only thing here is the Five of Swords. That's tricky. And the Eight of Swords, where I think it's about you releasing, you holding back, releasing people that maybe you need to be confident in your own decisions and not operate from, if you've had an argument or disagreement, don't go back to dig it up. Enlightenment. We said about your manifestations, becoming enlightened, having an epiphany. During the next moon, the new moon, you might have something come through. We're going in July, I think, to the Aries Libra axis, North Node and South Node, and this could be significant for you. even if your North Node or South Node is not Libra or Aries, but if it is, even more so. So I would, you know, really believe in what's coming for you if you're struggling to. If not, and things are going well, and this petty argument you've put behind you, the Eight of Swords is no longer affecting you, then fine. But there is something here that is not healthy. Vanity. We said about people, and I do believe with this, you need to release how people view you should you want to do something. If this is becoming famous, if this is getting attraction or trying to put yourself out there, but you're worried about how people will see you, let that go. Don't put a face or a mask up pretending to be something else just so that people can like you. This could also, it's coming through to me that some of you could be addicted with social media and getting likes and trying to get more likes by being not your true self. And here there's procrastination. There's also focusing on the telly when you need to be focusing on other things that can actually help you, but you're not looking at it because there's a bit of procrastination, there's a bit of limited beliefs. This Canary has something to tell you. It's telling you a secret, it's telling you a direction, it's a wealth of knowledge. So I'm going to pull you a spirit animal card. Beautiful outcome. Six of Wands, Six of Cups, soulmate, work, recognition. There's a lot of creativity here. There's fame, there's recognition, there's maybe there might be a time where you feel a bit of financial constraint to take this new path, but the outcome of it is beautiful. Let's get your spirit animal, Libra or Libra placements. Remember, it's a time for you to work on manifesting. Oh wow, Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously, make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. How beautiful is that? Hi Libra, so sorry, the doorbell rang, so that's your confirmation, your manifestations are coming through. But let it all out, let whatever you need to go, let it out, but in a way that's constructive. And the other thing is the Coyote, the revealer of truth, you need to laugh at your mistakes, but as long as you've not hurt someone, if you've hurt someone, you've apologized, then that's it. Let go of the shame or guilt. If you are still working on the way you communicate, then and you feel you need to apologize, then do so. But don't hold on to it to make yourself feel like you can't get to this new path you need to take. This new path is calling you. And with the Coyote, the revealer of truth, on the bottom I see white stack, the protector. You're an old soul, your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken the powerful force within you. You're meant to have the blessings and create what you want for your life. If you liked this, let me know. It seemed very specific, but the outcome was beautiful. And the star, the sun, there's some recognition, there's some fame. I don't know who I'm reading for, but it'd be good to know. Take care and I'll see you in the next reading, Libra. Bye-bye.